All right. Can we spin the block though? Welcome back. We are at it again. It's long overdue. Life, COVID, fake COVID, real COVID, monkeypox, Bush, Trump, Obama. We blaming everybody but us three. So we just want to bring it back because this is what we love doing, and we want to do it for y'all on camera. And let's get these views out the way. Like how this DJ Khaled album was trash, but we're gonna wait on that. Bring it in. You know who it is. Tez is in the building. Then we got my boy Ferg. And we got my boy Jay. What up?
What it do, baby? Welcome back. Like Mace voice.
You know, hey man, I feel like we ain't done this in a while. Almost seemed like we just did something last week, but I guess it'd be like that sometimes.
But we gonna run it back like a nigga done chat me. Mm-hmm. And let's get this thing popping, man. What's up first?
All right. First, I want to bring up this Cry Together video. Kendrick Lamar, Taylor Page, amazing. Tell me what y'all think about it.
You already know what I think about it, big fella.
Bro, I think honestly about the video of the year, bro. The way they did the visuals, like all in one take, you don't see like a cut scene. The cameraman follow all around. The audio, how it's just like it's not like the track over, like the music track over just them do the video. It's like actually they were kind of like actually acting it out and speaking. Just kind of have the music in the background. Bro, dope video, the way they shot it. Kendrick, if Kendrick wanted to go do like a little acting part for something, he could probably use that as like a reference video or like an audition tape. That's how I feel about it. Yeah.
Most definitely.
I think it was a dope video. What you think about it?
I mean, I thought it was a dope video myself. I mean, you just can't take away from the lyrics, man. Like, just listen to the lyrics and how it flowed with the video, like word for word. Mm-hmm. It was like a story, like a short story. I thought it was dope. I mean, we all know Kendrick Lamar is a beast when it comes to lyrical play, but I think he just really amplified like his style, man, and just the visuals behind the lyrics just made it come alive. I liked it. That was dope.
That's fact. Actually, listening to the song for the very first time, I was listening to it. I was like, oh dang, like this gonna open a lot of eyeballs right here. It's gonna poke a lot of hurt spots too. But seeing the video with it, it didn't amplify what I already thought the song was about, or it didn't amplify it for me, but it did conclude it. It brought it full circle. You was able to see the emotion through Taylor Page, through Kendrick Lamar, hell, even through the daggone cameraman. They did their thing in the video too. So the lighting was really dope. It was dark. It was focused on solely them, so you knew where to focus your eyes and things like that. So outside of just like the actual visual of it, of two people arguing in an apartment, I really feel like that was the apartment from Issa Rae's Insecure. I'm sorry. Insecure. I really feel like it was the apartment from Insecure. And all the emotion that came with that. So yeah, it was dope. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10.
Yeah,
it was dope.
Definitely 10 out of
10. Absolutely. 10 out of 10.
All right, man. So like that's something, dope to talk about. I feel like it's something else dope out there that we could talk about as well, because I mean it's hard to follow with that. So Jay?
Yeah, I mean, it is. It's hard to follow up with that. But, I mean, what y'all think about that Jid album, though? Speaking of lyrical play, what y'all think about that Jid album, man?
Beast mode. The definition of hip-hop, to me, my opinion. Definition of hip-hop, bro.
After that statement, after that question, it would have been the perfect time to put that Lil Wayne meme up there. We're like, that's how it really was, bro. The album was ridiculously fire, bro. Like if you have not listened to it, it's definitely a great listen through and through. And he got some emotional songs in there that to play with some heartstrings if you've been through a few things too. So your throat might get a little thick listening to a certain song or two. I ain't gonna talk about which ones, but it's all about my brother and my sister now.
Can't Punk Me.
Facts.
Yeah.
Songs for fire, bro.
Just in Time.
Fire.
And he had
the Cody Blue 31. I guess the one where they start singing.
Fire.
I was like, oh, this make a scene? It just shot me. I didn't expect that to come from that album, man. But like I said, from top to bottom, the engineering was good, the production was good, the bars were good. It was put together well. The only thing about it that I feel like I might say I wanted a little bit more from, it just maybe hear a little more Dreamville artists, maybe some features with them. Like if he had like Boss or another J. Cole one. But I like the Earth Gang feature, the 21 Savage feature, the Little Dirk feature. I like all the features he had on the Ari feature. Definitely.
Can't make you change, boy, because Ari Lennox, boy.
Yes, sir.
Ari Lennox. Speaking of Ari, she just dropped this EP. What y'all think about this EP? 5-track album, 5-track EP.
Yep.
First listen, bro. Great EP, and it had me excited, ready for her upcoming album. She got a song on there that I really like called Bitter. Man, like I really would love to hear her do that live. Like I feel like she would blow that away. Singing wise, oh man, killing it.
Yeah, definitely. My first listen to it, I was like, all right, you showing me something. Because, if you go listen to our old videos, if you go watch an old video, you'll see that I was hating on Ari just a little bit, just a smudge. But she is growing into a beautiful, beautiful singing voice. She still got a ways to go, but like her new stuff that's dropping, she's really showing me. She's really showing me that she is growing. She is trying to progress in her career. There's a lot of people who drop Giveon, who just make music stop. Don't be Bryson Tiller, and just stop. Even though he got a new project coming out soon, I don't think he put a date on it just yet. Bryson Tiller, he hasn't put a date on it just yet. I don't think. But that's another thing to watch out for. It's dropping soon as well. But I like her progression and everything.
All right. Back to the I'm back. Go ahead, Jay. You about to say something?
I was just going to add to it. I said I like Ari Lennox. At first I was kind of like on the fence with her too, just because I couldn't figure her out when she first came out as far as her style. But when you listen to her, her songs, they just flow so well. Chicago Baby, Shea Butter Baby, those songs, like and she can really sing. Like she's naturally talented. She don't need any extra vocal help or anything. And I've watched a lot of her performances, and she just gets the crowd involved. She loves her fans, and I just like artists that are real genuine when it comes to their projects, and they put a lot into it. It's not like a rush album. They take their time with it. They give it substance, and for artists that does that, it benefits them as far as their career, because every time they put out music, it's worth listening to. It's not just some compilation of songs that they just put together to make an album. They actually have substance. So I appreciate Ari Lennox for that. I like the new EP, and I'm looking forward to her upcoming album.
I feel like that was a little shade towards the game, bro. Because he did just put like he did put like a compilation of songs together and say, "Here's my album, guys."
He been going. This is supposed to be like his last album. So he had to drop like a 30 song, album. He been going. I don't want to say had to, but I guess he figured. When's the last time he did put out an album? He did what was it? Crenshaw or 19? What was the name of that album he had?
To be honest, I don't know. I just remember the mixtape that featured the mixtape with the Jesus window, the stained glass window as the
yeah.
Oh, Jesus Speak. I was like
I think that's what it was called or something like that. At least it had that track. That was one of the tracks on it. Jesus Peace was so.
Yeah, that was a little while ago. But I know he had dropped something. I mean, of course, I guess the game isn't like a big name as he used to be. So whenever he had dropped any of the music after that, it wasn't, or the marketing wasn't behind it, or people didn't really care too much for it. But I mean, the album he dropped, I thought was pretty good. I do agree. I don't think he needed 30 tracks. There's some tracks on there I feel like he could have done without. But I honestly thought it was, I'd say, solid 8 out of 10 album. Last good album.
5, 6 out of 10 for me.
I give it a 5 or 6 out of 10 for me. I do like some of the features on there that he had, especially that G Herbo. G Herbo went on there and went dumb on that first boy. And I don't even like G Herbo. Like, I don't even think G Herbo is a great rapper, but just listening to him, a couple of features he got, especially that Corley Ray, and then when he came back on this Game album and did those bars on there, hey, that was dope.
Yeah, it was a good verse. It was a good verse for him.
I mean, it wasn't a horrible album. I just think it could have been a lot better. I was expecting a lot more substance. I like the samples on there, though. I think he did really good with the samples on there. Yeah. I appreciate the samples on there because that's what made you keep listening to the album because you're like, okay, what he gonna sample next? But other than that, as far as the album itself, I give it a 6 out of 10.
Yeah, 5 or 6 out of 5.5 out of 10 for me. Okay, I mean, people say I'm a harsh critic, but like, I'm gonna be real with you, man. Like, I feel like I am musically inclined. I do know what I'm talking about when it comes to X, Y, and Z. And I know that the DJ Khaled album was trash.
God did.
Another one.
God did.
Hey, another one. Trash.
I mean,
bro.
Okay, so the DJ Khaled, okay, I give you the DJ Khaled album I don't think he had a good, solid album, probably size. Well, yeah, Kiss the Ring was good, and he had the one where he had, I'm sorry, it's like he had, I think, a lion in the album cover.
Yeah, like with the waterfall background. I mean, the fountain thing.
Yeah, like a garden or something was in there. That one was really good. The features, he had like J. Cole, Kendrick, he had a lot of good features on that album. I think that was a really good one. But yeah, I do agree that DJ Khaled hasn't really put out, that the guy did album was a solid. But, everybody talking about the features. Everybody talking about this Jay-Z verse. That's what everybody's talking about.
I listened to the verse a few times over. I mean, it's typical Hov. He too old to be, in the game, but when he touched back down, you already know what it is, kind of thing. So he did normal Hov. Everybody else, I felt like was like, bruh, Khaled, stop calling my phone, bruh. Here, take this verse. Take the verse, bruh.
Do what you want with
it. Exactly. And then he had all his engineers come in, put the verses together, put the right beat to the thing, what they felt was good, and then said, here's another one. Seriously.
Right.
Man, especially when he put all that hype around that track with Drake and Lil Baby.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, bro, I'm ready for this. Staying alive. I'm staying alive. No, you're dead, okay? Because Lil Baby still was whining, and Drake was still doing his little quick verse that's like 4 bars, and then it leads back to the chorus. I'm like, what a rapping at? Like, what's going on?
Exactly.
Right. Dang, Drake basically gave him a mumble rapper verse type, basically.
Exactly.
Like, it was like as if like Drake had like some stash songs like he didn't want to put out, and he didn't really have the time to like get into like the studio with Baby and Khaled to cook up something really, really solid. So he was just like, "Listen, I got this song. I do think it's a good song, but but I can't really have time to come in the studio and chop it up with you or cook up with you. So you mind taking this?" I feel like he kind of gave a throwaway.
Exactly.
I mean, it's still Drake. It's still Drake and Little Baby. So it's like, I mean, Drake is gonna be like, it's a verse with me and Baby. You still can't go wrong, regardless of if it's not like a hit single. Because as soon as I get in my car and turn on the radio, that song is coming on. It's your radio play. it still gets radio play. It still gets play. So, it's like
Bills
I said,
paid, like on his
right.
call. Bills paid.
Bills paid. Exactly. So they're gonna say. But I feel you though. I mean, it ain't one of his best projects, but I guess it gets the job done. And then most people, a lot of people look for like those DJ Khaled type albums because they be one of those features. It's like you get a feature with DJ Khaled, that's how you kind of, I guess, you got made it as an artist.
Yeah.
And I like to see what artists he's gonna have on those albums. You know what I'm saying? And he had like Nardo Wick, kind of upcoming artist who's been doing pretty good, killing the game. And so I thought it was pretty dope just to see like the new artists coming on. I'm ready to see people like. I'm surprised he didn't have NBA Youngboy on there.
I mean, he just got out. He would have had to be working on a verse already.
I mean, he been out. I mean, he been on house arrest, but all you gotta do is record something and send it to him.
Lil Top, they ain't ready for Lil Top, man. They ain't ready for Lil Top.
They ain't ready for NBA Youngboy on DJ Khaled.
They ain't ready for that. Speaking of Lil Baby, as we hear, he has an upcoming album coming out, I think October 16th. What's it called? Only Me or something like that?
It's only me. Yeah. It's only me. Listen. This man, if y'all seen the album cover, is a kind of like a painting of a Mount Rushmore with 4 different variations of him. Then he's like sitting on like a little rock with goats beside him, and the album was called "It's Only Me." First of all, brother, that's a lot. You got a lot of expectations for me coming with an album cover like that, and you named it "It's Only Me." You better like if your features maybe only have like 2 features on there. You can't drop an album saying "It's Only Me" with all this goat talk, and then have a whole bunch of features on it. Like people like Drake and all these other big name people, rappers. So all I'm saying is he better come hard.
My boy said, "I ain't the GOAT, but I fit the description." Hey, he coming for it, man. Seriously. A lot of people may not like him. A lot of people may not, dig his music or whatnot, but he is super active in the community. He does do a lot outside of rap. Even in rap, like he is at the top. Like he coming to Jiho later this year. He is the headliner for Jiho 2022. Make sure you get your tickets. They got some other people who, but we ain't gonna get on that. We talking about Lil Baby. I'm not the biggest Lil Baby fan, but I respect him. I respect what he putting down and how he doing it. I'm super excited to actually hear the album because he hasn't had a great solid piece of artwork where you can say, "Oh, this album is fire." You can hop on it and be like, "Oh, you got a couple singles on here, like 3-4 tracks out of 15 maybe or whatever." But I'm ready for the solid album. Definitely ready for that.
Yeah, I'm excited about it. I actually like Lil Baby. I was on Lil Baby way before Lil Baby blew up to be this mega star. And I actually like Lil Baby because he has a great work ethic. I mean, this dude stays performing. Like he be everywhere. Like he can be in a small town, big town. He really goes out and pushes his music. He works hard. So I like an artist that works hard. They don't just expect people to just like them because they're who they are. He does a lot in the community as well. He does look back giveaways, turkeys, coat drives, and all kind of stuff in the community out in Atlanta. And so I'm really looking forward to it. I don't feel like it's going to be a bad album, actually. Even though he has a lot of music, Lil Baby has a lot of music. He has a lot of music. So sometimes you can kind of get tired of hearing Lil Baby because of his voice and the way he sounds on his tracks. He got that like the little whining voice, but he actually be but he actually be saying stuff, man. He really be spitting. So I do like that. I like listening to his lyrics because he got some good wordplay. And also, just on the side note, if you haven't checked out his documentary on Prime Video, he has a documentary called Something About My Life, something like that on Prime Video. It's great. Go check it out.
Make sure you do check that out. Seriously. That I was able to watch it about last weekend. And it definitely brought a new respect for Lil Baby. So that's why I say that. So that's why I respect him, respect what he do. I can't say I respect what he do on the mic just yet. I'm still waiting on that moment. But he definitely is Like he climbing that ladder. Seriously, he's seriously climbing that ladder.
And also, if you paid attention to the album cover, the little goat that he's sitting next to, the horns are actually longer than the last album cover that he did. So it's kind of showing like his growth and becoming a goat.
Yeah. I like it. I do like Little Baby. I've always liked Little Baby for a minute. Harder Than Life mixtape, stuff like that. I definitely feel like it's going to be a pretty good album. You know what I'm saying? And he is like, and I can't not knock him for putting like the GOAT thing on there and the Mount Rushmore thing, because he's going off. It's not a lot of rappers that are competing with him, and like Jay said, with his work ethic, like he is dropping, and everybody want to work with him. He got tracks with almost every kind of type of artist, more than just hip hop. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely respect it. I'm just saying, like, when you drop this album, brother, just make sure that you're not dropping just some old, just dropping something. Make sure it's like something that, and which, like I said, which he does. Basically, something that's going to be like you worked hard for and that you really took your time with. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I feel about it, and I'm excited for it. We'll see what happens.
All right, so real quick, I just want to run down the list of things that are dropping here soon, and then we're gonna get this thing summed up. We got Air Lennox, A Sex Location. If you remember AOL messaging, then you will definitely get that reference. That drops September 9th, this weekend. Then Lil Baby should be dropping this weekend. That should be dropping. I don't know if that's confirmed or not. You got Trippie Redd. Trippie Redd is actually dropping here soon. I hadn't heard a lot from Trippie, but apparently he's dropping that album. So that looks good. Somewhere down the line, Tiger was like, let's make an album. So he might be dropping. This guy who never gets any play in my vehicle, on my devices at all, Jacquees, that nigga is dropping. So make sure you look out for those albums. All of those drop here in September. I don't want to give y'all the dates because I don't want to be sitting up here lying to y'all. Cool with that? Cool with that.
Can I just add one thing? I got to. And y'all know I like it. But you cannot forget about the Rod Wave album. Go listen. You might want to get a box of tissues. But Rod Wave is he's a really good artist, man. Like, for real. And I just wanted to throw that out there. I really like Rod Wave.
Like, he out here Ruben stuttering a rap album. Like, we don't want to hear 58 minutes of somebody trying to make you cry, bro. It's not the move at all. So I'm good on Rod Wave. I respect his game. I respect his rap. I respect, like, how he want to move, but I'm good on it. I'm good over here.
I like Rod Wave. I do like Rod Wave. I like his music. I like, he puts himself in a vulnerable place and, put it out to the world like that. This album he just dropped, I thought it was pretty good. There's a song on there, Forever, that I really like, that I'm really in tune with. And I also like it just because it kind of gives more than just like a R&B vibe. It kind of gives, like, I hear like a little country swing into it, a little blues. So I do like that. And I like with his production is like really good. It's like not just giving you some regular old like 808s or something like that. It's like really kind of more musically inclined. He pay attention to the production when he puts his music out. So I like,
especially that guitar, that acoustic guitar, boy. Good Lord.
Yeah, he does good with the guitars. He really does. But yeah, I can say I'm a Rod Wave fan. Like I said,
appreciate that, bro.
It might be a good look. Eric Bellinger, he does it. He makes a acoustics album of every album that he's dropped. He's done it for like the last 3 albums or so. So it may be a move to hear Rod Wave over an acoustics album. So something to think about, man.
That is. I actually would listen to that. If he dropped an acoustic album, I would definitely listen to that. I think it'd be good. Yeah. I think that's it. Anybody else anything you want to bring up right quick? Oh, I do got something else I want to say. I'm sorry. I want to bring up. I do want to bring up
Gates.
my boy Jake.
No.
No, they bring up no Kevin Gates.
Oh man,
Definitely not.
nah.
Oh, we can talk about that G1.
Oh my gosh. Man, I don't know what this man got going on, but his little neck roll. His little slide.
Man, I laughed so hard. I laughed so hard when I saw that video. I watched that video about 5 times. I could not stop laughing.
Bro, I keep seeing that video everywhere, bro.
Everywhere, bro. It is hilarious. It's hilarious.
TikTok,
man.
Instagram, Twitter, it's on everything.
And don't get started with that couch, man. When that couch. Yo, that is so funny, bro. That is so funny.
Bro, I don't know what be going in that dead head, boy. These artists get old, and I guess they get senile. I don't know what's going on.
Exactly.
Hey, he be touring though. Hey, he be getting booked. That's all I can tell you. He be getting booked. He be
right. I mean, he still is genuine, bro.
Yeah, I mean, it's like it ain't like his music not bad. He got good music. Just whatever he be doing on stage is crazy.
Yeah.
But
Like,
this dude
just
jumped
sing
up
the
did a
songs.
scissor kick. This dude jumped up did a scissor kick.
Oh man.
What was like? Emoji.
No. I guess the crowd love it. I guess and you got the people in the background, women going crazy. Ah!
Last thing, man.
Look at his eye.
Last thing about Genuine. Genuine don't ever sing his song. Whoever his background vocalists are, he need to pay them an extra bag because they be singing. Boy.
Yes.
Them dudes be singing, bro. Like they be like him. They sound
Man,
I'll be like, Genuine be like this the whole time. Them background singers be getting it, boy. I like, what sing?
Yeah, he really do, bro. All he do is just be yelling, telling you to sing his songs, and going from back and forth, back to stage to stage. Like, brother, just stand still and stick it to the mic. Like, good Lord.
He be like, sing my. No, you sing. We came to see you sing.
Right. I pay $50 for this ticket, brother. You better get the singing.
I paid $50 for this ticket on Groupon.
Right. They couldn't see you dead soul glow around the stage, brother. Get the pop in. That man's a character, man. That man's a character.
Well, yeah, that's good stuff.
It was.
All right, man. So we're gonna go ahead and wrap this thing up, man. It's been a pleasure to be back on camera doing this thing once again with my brothers. I love y'all. We managed to make it back to it. We ain't fall off the face of the earth.
You know, we about to get back into it. Y'all gonna definitely see more content coming soon.
Well, as you know, please always do us a favor. Make sure you like, share, comment, send us any questions, any concerns that you have. Jay, it's all on you, baby.
This is another episode of Soundbyte. Please subscribe. I'm your boy Jay.
I'm your boy Ferg.
I'm your man Tez.
And we signing out. Deuces.